I do it, but I hate it. Like the Lady Gaga, yes. I mean, I thought that was so funny, but it's just, I can't get too, no, because it's going to be so loud. I'll back away from the microphone. It's like, yes! Oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad. I'm so sorry.
Bathhouses? Just sex, or can anyone make friends at a bathhouse?
Thank you for listening to the House of Axl. I'm JP.
And I'm going to the bathhouse. Oh, no, and I'm Danny Axl. But you know what? That's been on people's mind that I have encountered. And also, it's a topic that a lot of gay men do not talk about as much in the comfort of their own home with a relationship or with their friends. It's on the DL, basically. You know, you can go to a club, do what you want, go out, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to wanting to get your rocks off and have a little bit of fun on the down low where people don't know where you're really going, then you start to sneak into a bathhouse and you have fun. But you know what? Look at it back how it was in the Roman times. It was just a place to congregate, just chill. Now, you can go to a bathhouse. You can make friends there. You can do what you want to do the deed, but what is it actually for? It's a gentleman's club. That's all that it is. And
you can put A1 sauce on it.
I am not sugarcoating anything.
Oh, wait,
because
wait.
It's true.
What were you just talking about? Like,
what?
If you don't, if you would just want to, on the DL,
that's
you
right.
want to do this, you don't want to. So you don't want people to know that you're going. So is it
some
something
are not
to be
really
shameful
open. Some men
about
are not
it?
open about it. Just like going to a club. Some men don't even want their friends to know they're going to a gay club.
Why not?
Because they're probably not out yet, or they just want to just see what's going on. They're curious. Same thing with a bathhouse. There are plenty of men that are curious. They want to see what really goes on there.
You know what? I've never been. I have personally never been to a bathhouse. Okay. I don't need to go to a bathhouse to know exactly what goes on there.
Right. It's not for everyone. It really isn't for everyone.
It's
not.
It's a fuck fest. Whether or not you want to say, oh, you know what? I met some of my really great friends there. What was your sole purpose for going?
After brunch.
To come. To get it off. Have anonymous sex. Or
it's true. You're right.
It's to fuck. It literally is to fuck. Now, you worked in a bathhouse. So what were some of your quote-unquote duties?
Well, I was a performer there. That was my duty. And my duty was to get men off. For them to, for me to be their fantasy for that night in a costume. And then I stripped down and I would get them off.
Did you ever feel uncomfortable doing this?
No. And let me clarify that. By getting them off, I didn't do any blowjobs or nothing like that. People say getting them off. What does that mean? It was more like I was performing for them.
So you never assisted them?
No, because, not at all. Because I'll be performing in a cage. They'll be lined up, sitting down, watching the whole entire show.
So let me ask you, after you did your whole show, did you ever go back to the room with a customer that came up to you?
No. Mm-mm. I did that when I was not working at a bathhouse. I would go there years ago, not the same one, and I'll go for the sole purpose of wanting to get off with my friend or be curious to know what's going on for brunch, a little bit of dinner, a little bit of fun, pool, jacuzzi, etc. Of course I went there. And people do know I have been there before. And that was my purpose of going. When I was hired to work, it's a whole different story. 100%.
Well, I have to say that when we first started dating, I got a text message from a friend who's no longer a friend right now. He sent me the link to the bathhouse that you were working at and sent me your picture and said, just so you know, this is out there. And at first I said, you know what? I'm not judging, so why are you? I didn't know that you were like this. And if you're going to be that kind of person, I don't want to talk to you. So that was my first reaction. But I do have to say I had a second reaction that I was going, oh, it was a little startling to find out that, the person that you just met and are starting a relationship with was working at a bathhouse. Me not going to a bathhouse ever, my mind was spinning like crazy, going, oh my God, what were some of the things that he did? You know, like,
oh no,
you know, was he like in the back, you know, just like bent over, ass up, while there was a line behind him, and you know, I mean, obviously,
how
I know,
dare you
I know,
even think that?
How dare I think that you were a bottom? I know. How offensive is that? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Or that, you know, you were down on the other end going with
being a Brian Kenny, right?
Oh, I don't think I know. But it was just like, or your head shot up there, like Danny Axl behind the wall at the, you know, the whatever, what are those things called? Where you
The
can't
shadow
see.
box.
Yeah, not the shadow box, but when you're behind a wall.
And there's a little glory hole there.
Yeah, glory hole. See, this is why I don't even know what the term is. I don't even know what the term is. Glory hole. Oh, I know what the porn is. I've just never experienced it myself.
Oh my God. Oh my God. But you know
Have
what?
you ever done a glory hole?
Yes, I have.
Like, both sides?
There's only one side.
Were you sucking
Oh!
or getting?
I was receiving.
Oh, yeah, you were.
But not at the bathhouse, for God's sakes. No way.
So where did you do that at?
That was at a sex club.
So what's the difference between a sex club and a bathhouse?
Just has rooms and it's dark and it has music doom, doom, going on all night long. As for the bathhouse, you have your jacuzzi, you have your sauna, you have your deck, you know, you have brunch.
Yeah.
You know, you have certain nights and certain rooms that they'll have video night. As for the sex clubs, they have a video screen and an auditorium in certain places in LA. And the whole auditorium is full of just random older men and some younger men watching porn, getting off at night, cruising. So it's a difference.
Would you ever take me to a bathhouse?
Yes.
You would? Why? No. Would you ever take me to a bathhouse?
No, I don't. I would never do that.
Your first instinct was yes. Were you joking or are you serious?
That's what you want to say.
Oh, you just wanted to see my reaction.
Yeah,
of course.
I do. No, but if you ever want to go to one.
Oh, then you know what?
I would.
Yeah, I do. I want you to take me to a bathhouse.
I'm sorry, I don't have the funds for that anymore. That was my past life.
Funds?
I would never.
Why would you gotta pay?
You need to pay money to go into.
How
bathhouse.
much is a bathhouse?
For a membership? You probably.
I don't want a membership. I want a one night thing.
Things change, so that might be. Let me see. I guess like if you guys know, let us know because I don't remember.
If you guys have anything to say
Like
about this
$20 or
topic,
so.
you can email us at House of Axl.
But wait a minute, to answer your question for those who are listening too,
houseofaxl at gmail.com. Just had to throw that out there.
Yes. Let us know what your thoughts are.
But anyway, what were you saying?
No, but really, it is true. Some people can make real friends at a bathhouse just as well as they could at a gay club.
Well, you know what? I can't disagree with that because you know what? Some of my good friends were at first a hookup. Then we realized, you know what? Maybe you'd be better off as a friend. I mean, I think that that's how a lot of friends are made in the gay community.
Yeah,
they maybe first were a hookup or,
Right.
I mean, you know, some people they say that they use Grindr as, you know, making friends. I don't know if I really agree with that.
You know. But
I just always
yeah.
assumed that the people that worked and went to bathhouses were whores and sluts.
Right.
And I did not want to be associated with that crowd because I was like, to me, it was a little beneath me.
Right. And I doubt that it's only there purely to make conversation. I know that for
It's
a
not
fact.
like, oh, hey, did you check the stocks today, Tom? Well, yes, Bill. It looks like the Dow is up. I mean, really? Come on. Really?
But you can stay on Grindr, just trying to make friends. But, you know, if you want to have mates or whatnot and have a hard drink, you might want to do that too.
Oh, they're going to have a hard something.
You know, but to each their own is preference, and people are curious. Gentlemen are curious. Women are curious. You know,
I still have a little baby stigma in my mind about it.
And,
I think until I actually go to one, I think that's why I really want you to take me to one. I think you should take me to one and then we can talk about it.
I'm down for that.
You know, and then maybe we can get a room and
Jesus
then, you know,
Christ.
oh, please.
Then people be watching us get it on.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing, actually. It's kind of hot.
Right. If you want to watch us, email. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, but it'll be too dark anyway. But no, I mean, it's like some people have never gone to any, and then, some might want to get physical with a little inmate too, but it's up to the person. It's personal preference. And you know what? You can make friends at a bathhouse.
Well, either way, if you have anything to say or ask, you can email us at houseofaxl, HAUSOFAXL @gmail.com.
Or post your comments on our page below.
You can inbox me. You can post whatever you want on Danny's page. That's fine. But thank you for listening.
Yes.
And we will
see you at the baths.